Hello, everybody, and welcome to some Black Ops Zombies. Ba-na-na-ba-na-na-bum-bum. Now, you might be asking, Shadow, this isn't Darkest Dungeon. You're right, my friend. This is another one-shot game. So, Black Ops Zombies has been a bit of a special thing for my childhood, so I kind of wanted to get at least one episode out there where I go through all the maps that are memorable to me. Obviously, Black Ops 3 wasn't so much my childhood, but World at War, Black Ops 1, even a little bit of Black Ops 2, were all games that I played a lot. I played them a lot. Let me just say, I was pretty good at World at War Zombies way back when. So, I kind of just wanted to just mess around on some maps that are most memorable to me. Maybe share a little bit of it, like info, tidbits here and there, if my memory serves me correctly. It probably won't. It's been a very long time since I played zombies. But, hey, you know. By the way, you didn't really think that we weren't going to be using mods, right? Also, even though there is a hyperdimension mod, and if you know anything about me, you know I love hyperdimension related stuff, there's actually one other anime style mod that is so high quality, I can't help but use it. And you probably already had a feeling, but it is a Girls Frontline style mod. Now, the reason I say that it's so high quality, it even comes with its own options. And if you don't like the character that you get, well, just pick another one. Yeah, let's see, who do we want to play as? Do we want to play as this one? Do we want to play as that one? How about the one over here? The one right here? Like, and then, here's another thing. You can change how they look. Obviously, she doesn't have too much in the way of cosmetics, but we're gonna be playing as this one to start. I have no idea who she is, but it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna be starting with the very first zombies map I ever played. And if you don't know much about zombies, this was the very first zombies map in existence. And I believe how you got this one is by completing the story of World at War. And then as like a after credits bonus, you basically got to play zombies. And it came with like a little cutscene too, I believe. Also, another thing, I fully understand that I tend to whip around a lot while playing zombies, so I'm really gonna try not to do that because I'd rather not give you guys a massive headache. But on the original version of this map, you could actually roll a flamethrower in the box. I bet you some of you guys don't even know that. The flamethrower sucked. It was absolutely not worth using, but it was still an option. And I remember one of my buddies, I would try to get to play zombies with me a lot, and he was genuinely just mega afraid of this map. It was so funny. Hey, you want to play some zombies? He's like, no, the zombies are scary. They're gonna get me. Good memories, really good memories. Also, I don't know why the music isn't currently working, so I guess we're just gonna go with all sound effects. But yeah, this map definitely, like, you know, maybe it's not my favorite in the world, but seeing as it is the very first one that I ever played, it just holds, like, a really good, sweet memory in my mind, you know? Now, I'm pretty sure, because we're playing Black Ops 3, I don't think we have access to a lot of, like, the old guns and whatnot, and the wall guns are also different. So, it's not going to be exactly how I remember, but it'll be close enough. Another thing, we're not going to be using gobblegums at all in this episode, so don't worry about that. We're also not really going to be going for, like, any sort of high scores. We're just kind of playing to mess around. you also get to see how bad my aim is. Look, you know what? To give myself a little bit of credit, it's been a hot minute since I played an FPS game, alright? I'm not the young old whippersnapper that I used to be. We're gonna buy this. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Just had to get a few test fires in, huh? Now, I'm pretty sure... Okay, well that's... Oh, man. Wait, I remember that being a lot more effective than that. That was really not too impressive, was it? This is like a little... And that's it. Oh. Seemed to set off the other ones, though. Now, I'm pretty sure we can go hit the box, right? Yeah, we got enough. We're gonna see what we get. A Kerm. Well, shotgun's not bad. Who knows? It might be a really bad shotgun, but because I have no idea what it is, we're just gonna use it. Have a little fun with it. Now, I'm really curious if they kept the... There's a sniper upstairs. I remember it wasn't like the best weapon in the world, but way back when I would play on Xbox Live, I remember I had this group of friends, and what we would do, and look, you're gonna think it's really, really cringy. We would actually roleplay on this map, and I know, you know, oh god, a bunch of kids roleplaying on World at War Zombies. But it was really fun back in the day. You know, you come home from school, instead of doing homework, you get on World at War Zombies. You and your buddies are pretending that you're army men. Because in that initial cutscene, basically you, like, crash from a plane. And then a zombie kind of runs at you and just sort of kicks you in the face. And we would be like, oh man, we just crashed on this plane. Now we gotta defend until our evac shows up. But obviously, evac never showed up. So I do want to show the entirety of this map. These initial starting maps, they don't have much to them. But, let's see, let's go ahead and go upstairs. Now I'm curious, is it still over here? Oh, wait, here it is. The Locust. 5,000. Oh, man. We could probably save that up, right? We don't have any sort of machine guns, so getting points might be a little bit unfortunate. Also, something else you could do way back when is there was a dolphin dive. Not so much a thing anymore, but the slide's kind of cool. Actually, you know what the biggest sin of this entire game is? The fact that they removed PhD Flopper. That was my favorite freaking perk. I believe in Black Ops 1. It was on Ascension, which we'll get to later. But yeah, they removed like the best perk in the game. Also, I'm pretty sure you used to have to pay for the store, if I'm remembering correctly. I'll tell you what, this is a lot easier than regular zombies, or I've just gotten much better. Also, yes, you're hearing that right. This, the Girls Frontline one actually has a voice change for the drop pickups, which color me surprised when I heard it for the first time. Now, funny enough, there's only really 2 maps that I spent a good amount of time on, so I don't think we'll be showing all of the original World at War maps, but I wanted to show this one off because this is the one I probably spent the most time on until I got the DLC, which allowed us to play Doris, I believe? The Giant, basically. It's the Giant in German. So the game was apparently trying to sync every frame, so if it was a little bit laggy before, I apologize. Hopefully it's fixed now, but I am still gonna try and avoid, like, whoa, look at that, whoa, you know, I'm gonna do my best to avoid doing that, and make it, you know, somewhat enjoyable to watch, even if it is MLG Pro. I wonder if you get an achievement nowadays for blowing up all the gas cans. I guess we'll find out. May as well give them a little bit of a love tap. Actually, I wonder, can you still... Oh, you can't! They patched it up! So, there used to be a hole in that wall. And basically, if you jumped and crouched, at the very least in original World at War, you were actually invisible to all zombies. I'm, in trouble. Aw. Alright, well that's basically all that map had to offer anyway. Yeah, so over on the left, where that zombie just exploded for no reason, there used to be like a break. And if you jumped and crouched into that, you were just invisible. I don't know why. I seem to recall it was patched out later. But now we're doing my all-time favorite map. Probably out of every single zombies map that has been made. Give or take maybe one or two. The Giant. Now, I know it's definitely been reworked for Black Ops 3, but even still, that does not stop it from being my absolute favorite. Now, one thing I know that they did is because of the whole weapon change thing, we're not able to get the simply most powerful gun in the video game, the trench gun. Oh man, I seem to recall there was a lot of Easter eggs on this map back in the day. Like, obviously there's the teddy bear over in the distance, and it's like, whoa, sir, what's making that shadow? That the teddy bear? And then there was also, I don't know if it's here anymore. Oh, no, it's not. So, there used to be like a little radio thing right here. I think tucked right here. And if you, I think, knifed it, it would basically activate a little bit of lore between Richtofen and Maxis. Not so much the case anymore, but either way, still fun to remember. We should probably get moving soon. Trying to think, which way did I really like going? I used to like going this way because of trench gun. Since it's not a thing anymore, maybe it won't be quite as appealing. And we'll do it anyway. Plus, there's an Easter egg over there. Actually, you can still see it. I think if you hit that button, you can sort of see it right at the tip of my crosshair where the green is. If you hit that with a ray gun, it basically sent a whole bunch of teddy bears holding bottles all across the map. And if you were on console, you could actually get an achievement if you found them all. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was like a fun little scavenger hunt thing back in the day. There was also the screaming monkey over in that building right there. Now, I seem to recall, back in the old day, people would say that would actually upgrade the monkey's damage. I don't think it's true. I would still do it every single time, because if it was true, you know, I wanted to make use out of it. But I can, with almost certainty, say it was probably not true. Not much in terms of Easter eggs. At the very least, I don't remember too much else. Now, what I do remember, and this wasn't necessarily, like, part of the game, but on this map, and the hospital specifically, people would love hacking in a bunch of guns. And there was one gun, I have a very vivid memory of a guy flying around and just, like, setting every gun in the game on the ground. And I remember it was, like, right here. It was like this weird... So, if you take your hand, make a fist, and then with your pointer finger and your middle finger, And then you make, like, a little gun. And then you put, like, a little pink box on your left hand. That was basically the gun. And so you would make, like, a little gun movement with your hand. And I remember it did, like, crazy big damage. Maybe I can find a picture of it or something. But I'm pretty sure it was, like, some kind of dev gun or something. But people would spawn it in on the ground. And you could even pack-a-punch it. Though, from memory, I don't seem to recall pack-a-punching it actually doing anything. But even still. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on. There's one very important thing we gotta do if we're doing the old-fashioned maps. You either know what I'm doing, or you'll be pleasantly surprised when the time comes. I should probably be going for more body shots instead of just flat-out kills. Because we do want points. We don't necessarily just want to kill them straight out. Okay, be sure and watch our back, just in case. For example, him right there. Ooh, this is a kill. Alright. There we go. Alright, round 5. Let's see if they still show up. Also, what? Speed color? We're, Huh. Where's Jug? That's not where Speed Cola used to be. Wow. They die pretty fast. Man, you guys are a lot less tanky than I remember, huh? Also, this gun's doing this pretty well. I'm gonna turn on the power, a little preemptively, but better to get it done early. That was it? That was dogs? What? That's like nothing. Okay. Fair enough. So I don't have the slightest clue where Jug is in that case. Now, would it have been a better idea to just do a little bit of research beforehand? Yes, absolutely. But what's the fun in that? Okay, let's get this going. Okay. So what we did there is we activated this teleporter, and if we run back to the spawn before that clock in the top left hits the bottom, then we will link that teleporter, and at any time, we can use it and teleport right back here. So it's basically like a get-out-of-jail-free card almost. And every time you link it, you get a free power-up. In this case, it's Carpenter. Okay. Now, we're just going to try and get back to where Jug is supposed to be. And continue running over to the side. That way, we can get some more special goodies. By the way, this is Mule Kick. It lets you hold a third gun. Nah, never been my favorite. So, where is it? Okay, so we activated that one. I'm actually having trouble remembering where the third one is. Also, box is below. It's good to know. After we get a couple more points, I will head down there. Oh boy. Ah! Well, that sucks. You really think I'm gonna let it end like that? I don't think so. At the very least, we're playing the song. Which, hey, if I get claimed, I get claimed. It's not a huge deal. Ah! Okay, I need to watch my corners. I'm being a little bit too impatient, I think. Okay, so... Okay, I see. They're just not glowing anymore. I gotcha. Hey, you want to see MLG Quickscope? Wow, look at that Quickscope. Oh my... Did you see that? Wow. I don't want that. Okay, got that one. This one. Okay, well, the headshot on him was completely accidental. I take zero skill was used in that headshot. That was a complete panic fire. What? It's random? Okay, that doesn't hurt my muscle memory at all. So this, I believe, is normally double tap. Well, as far as I knew, it was always double tap. Apparently, not so much the case anymore. But... song. Did they remove the song? There's no way! You can... no way! I had to have done something wrong. There's no world that they actually removed the zombie song. Hang on a minute. We're marching right back over here, and we're touching those brains again. Brain. Okay. Brain. Ah! Okay, apparently song does not work. That is really sad. I'm hoping I'm just doing something wrong, but, I mean, I tapped E and I press and hold E, so not really sure what else you're supposed to do if not that. Let's see. Oh, well, alright. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Maybe it doesn't work with the Girls Frontline mod. Maybe that's what it is. That'd actually make a lot more sense, I feel. Because I don't think I could understand a world where they actually just get rid of the song. That would make no sense. Alright, well, I guess unfortunately while using the Girls Frontline songs, we're not gonna have music. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. By the way, I changed character models. Hey. Now, we're gonna run over here. I'm just gonna open every door. Why not? Also, I'm pretty sure it was a ray gun, right? Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe if we get a ray gun and we're able to pack punch it, I'll be able to show you that Easter egg, if it's still around. And also hoping it works. But if not, it's not the end of the world. Just a little bit unfortunate. So, remember that friend group I mentioned? Where, we would hang out in RP and Natrit? Well, this is probably the map that we spent the absolute most time on. This is also probably the map that I would try and solo the most. Jeez, I'm trying to think. What was my highest wave back in the day? I know it wasn't, like, too crazy. In World at War, I think the highest I ever got was... I think it was, like, round 30-something? So definitely not the highest in the world. Like, round 30-something, you know, it's not bad. But compared to some of the other high rounds that people get, could be a lot higher as well. I mean, hey, it's still something to be proud of, though. Like, round 30s, I think it was, like, low 30s? I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was in the 30s. It's still pretty good. Like, it's no round 200 that some people would pull off. But it was good for me. Hey, a nuke. Yeah. Free points. Okay, let's get reloaded, and then I will take the max ammo. There we go. So, pack punch. Very good. If we roll a ray gun, I will try and survive to the point where we can pack punch it. Let's see. Why not? We'll take a little gander. Huh. This might be a cool gun. Let's try it out. Oh, zombies. Zombies, where are you? I require target practice. Hello. I think I hit the board. Well. Yeah, this gun's pretty good. Alright, you know what? This gun is pretty good. Now, this isn't the room that I normally spend the most time farming in. It's actually the teleporter room that we unlocked the latest. Let me show you. So this room right here, this is where all the magic happened. Now, the reason was, one person would stay down here and would basically cover this, the hole right there. And then all the other 3 people would stay right here. We got 2 people crouching in the front, and 1 person who's standing up in the back. Usually the one in the back is the one with the Wonder Waffle. I know it's the Wonder Waff, but I've always called it the Wonder Waffle, and I don't intend on stopping now. And it was a pretty legit strategy, because if things ever went too bad, what you would do is you would just push forward and then either dip out the window and then wrap around, drop down, come around to the teleporter, or if things were real bad and they're still coming from this way, you would dip out to the right, clear out any zombies in the way, use the teleporter, bada boom, bada bang. Actually, here, you know what? I'll give a little demonstration. So, oh no, it's so bad. Man, I gotta get out of here. Bang, bang, bang. Ah! And then you teleport. And there you go. So you either love this map, or you completely hate it. Honestly, with all the people I've talked to over the years, it's pretty 50-50. Like I said, you either love this map, or you absolutely hate it. And me, personally, I really like Ascension. I think it's a lot of fun, so we're going to be doing it. Now, I see in Black Ops 3, they made the black and white filter basically non-existent, which sucks, because I actually really liked the black and white filter. I thought it made it very unique. I'm going to come up here to try and catch these guys. There we go, see? And hopefully we're not going to get absolutely cornered again like we did last time. Now, I know despite saying that there is a net mod, we haven't actually been using it. Well, hey, I'm a sucker for the higher quality stuff, what can I say? But I did post it in the description below, just in case you wanted to use it. It is a really nice mod. I just think it could use a 2.0 update, kind of like how this mod did, where it originally was like the 1.0, and then the 2.0 made it just ridiculous. Also, I think the models used for the NEP models were of the older games. That's a nice way to say it. Now, we're going to take the climby-uppy way. Actually, we get to have quick revive this time. Way! Hopefully that means I won't be dying quite as often. Now, there is actually an Easter egg on Ascension. I'd be lying if I said I ever pulled it off successfully. It's not to say I haven't tried. I'm just not very good at it. Go ahead and take this. Dude, this gun is so strong. But that's probably one thing that's throwing me off really badly is because it's all new guns and not the guns I'm used to, I don't know what's like good and what's not. And I'm also not able to rely on my favorites because they don't exist in this game. I have also been changing up who I've been playing as far as the girls frontline thing goes. Right now we're playing as UMP 9, I think. You can kind of see the shadow there of who I'm playing. I know, weeby stuff, but you're on my channel. You should have expected as much. So, my goal for this map, since apparently the Easter egg songs don't work while using the Girls Frontline mod, we're going to turn on the power. We're going to launch... That was rude. We're going to launch, and then we're probably going to move on to the next map. I don't want this video to be, like, too terribly long, since it is more or less just me going down memory lane. I feel like reminiscing too much might be a little... you start to get, like, those old thoughts of, like, man, when times were younger, when I was younger and could just sit in front of the TV playing video games without a care in the world. You know what I mean? So, to avoid that happening, we're going to keep it nice and simple. Ideally, this video's under 2 hours. We'll see what happens after editing, but, yeah. Every time I say, oh, I hope that this is going to be a short one, it's not. So we're certainly going to find out. So we have enough to go up another flight of stairs, so I think I'm going to do that here in a second. Just get in a couple points wherever we can, and up we go. I also see I'm Takio, because despite how loud the guns and stuff are, I can hear the honor. Ooh, I bring great honor to my family. I can hear that from a mile away, because... Dude, you know what? Takio has never been one of my favorites. I've been a real Richtofen gang for basically the whole time I played zombies, but Takio is a funny character, albeit I'm sure some people find him offensive. I'm not one of them, but I'm sure some people do. I want that. I want that. I want that point! What is happening? Bullet spread on this gun must be crazy. Well, you know, I would like that if I could just, Fine. I didn't want to do that, but I guess I had to. Man. Now, there is one spot that I really, really like farming on this map, or I guess, training on this map, but it's basically over there. But I will say, a lot of these older maps, some of them just don't have a very good spot to be on. Oh, the Gerst device, wow. And we got a tiny bit of value out of our double points. Okay, this gun, the Argus, is freaking ridiculous. Its reload leaves something to be desired, though. So as far as guns I've used, Argus, definitely top tier so far, provided that I'm actually able to aim, of course. But so far, so good. Ooh, max ammo. Okay. Okay. That's a loaded box. So let me see. Could open this door. I'm actually going to go back and open the fence. Oh, you were hiding. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to deal with, well, you'll see in a second. Can't open that door. I guess not. Now, one of my favorite strategies on Ascension that I would always like to do is I would really, really like to use PhD Flopper on the area that's coming up. Unfortunately, PhD Flopper is no longer a thing. You want to know what it's replaced by? The significantly inferior Widow's Wine. What does Widow's Wine do, I hear you saying? How is it not as good as PhD? Well, let me tell you. Widow's Wine, it makes your grenades explode into like a sticky goo, which slows down zombies. Woo! And then when you're hit, it makes a grenade go off, which then slows down all the zombies around you, which is nice, you know, a little bit of a safety net to slow them down. And then it also allows you to get grenades off of loot sometimes when you kill zombies. So it's like, it's not the worst, but PhD flopper. It allows you to become completely immune to all explosives. So for example, let's say you have a ray gun. You shoot that ray gun down at your feet. Guess what? It doesn't do any splash damage. So, oh no, I'm surrounded. Pew, pew, pew. I'm completely safe now. Now, what was my button to, I don't remember. I don't recall what my, alt... Oh, wait. I do remember. Nope. Cool. I don't get to use the Gerst device often, so may as well use it. And we're gonna go ahead and use our first out of 3 landers so that we can go ahead and prep our launch. And it looks like we're just in time, too. Well, good thing we're about to be in front of where we need to be. Okay, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm also gonna use this bad boy. Hello, friend. Wow, you take 2 shots to kill. That's not great. Monkey. So tiny. That's it? That really? That was like nothing. What is that? What did they do to monkeys? Wow, monkeys and dogs are like non-existent. That was, what was that wave? Dude, I'm used to like 30 monkeys running at me, metaphorically, but like a lot more than that. Man, Black Ops 3 really nerfed the special rounds, didn't it? Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I haven't played too much of Black Ops 3, but I did get it on sale, so, you know, I figured I would take a little trip down memory lane with you guys. Has been the message of this video. Okay, I really like this Argus. And with double tap, oh, it is a beautiful gun. Bear 1? Yeah, well, if you needed to find it, there's the first one. Bonk, bonk. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Now, I seem to recall this sickle with the, I believe it's the ballistic knife, the thing where you kind of like have a knife in both hands, is just crazy. I don't fully remember, but if you had the sickle and the ballistic knife, you would do so much damage that you pretty much could just survive until the late game rounds with your eyes basically closed. Yeah, I'll just get rid of you. By the way, like, seriously, what a... This is such a loaded save. This is crazy. The box has been treating me so well. Gerst device, thunder gun. We get double tap for our first monkeys round. Super, super solid. Now, what we're going to do, because we've taken 2 landers, we're going to try and sprint all the way back up to where the box was. And then we are going to go the other way from there. Actually, we just take this way. Hey, bud. The Argus is so good. Wow, it's really got a trench gun energy. Okay, let's go ahead and open this door. And then we prepare ourselves to go to the next door, yes? Hey, bud. How much do we need for this? Okay, $12.50. We should be able to get that, no problem. I don't know how I hit him, but alright. Now we need another $2.50 to do the lander. You know what? They're lined up so nicely. Okay. And yes, I know I'm probably not playing, like, as efficiently as you probably could be, but we're not playing for high round. We're playing for nostalgia value, you know what I mean? Speaking of, I'm gonna use a curse device again. I don't get to use it very often.
What once was is no longer.
Sick. The ghost device is so cool. Alright, now that we've got our third lander going, we can officially take off for launch. Now, we don't have the proper guns to make a special event happen, but if you have a ray gun and you do the launch, you can activate a little bonus, we'll call it. Basically, you just shoot at the rocket and it blows up. And I think it makes the sky permanently red, although don't quote me on that. It has been quite some time. But let's launch. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna throw a Gersh, that way we can watch the launch happen. Ow. Very rude. Alright. So, once you get the launch going, you can then... Well. If only I had gotten that a minute ago, huh? So, yeah, basically, this gun, the ray gun, if you have this when you start the launch, you can shoot the rocket and it blows up. Unfortunately, I got it directly after the rocket left, but now that the rocket's gone, this big room opens up, and then you can come right over here and get yourself a pack punch. Now, if you have 4 people, someone watching this window, someone watching this window, and then one person watching here, while the 4th person just kind of like goes between all 3 like that, it's actually a really, really good spot. Now, as for where my favorite spot is, let me come over here and show you. Okay, there's only one guy left. I was trying to make him a crawler. Unfortunately, he's just too weak. Oh. My spot is over where PhD used to be and Widow's Wine currently is. Just right here. Basically, what you do, you call the lander, and then you just run circles around here. And then if you have PhD, you dolphin dive right here, and it's a big explosion. Yeah. Pretty solid. So I do think that's it for this map. There is an Easter egg, but since I don't know how to do it, and like I said, I'm not going to look up a guide or anything. I just want to go purely based off old knowledge. I do believe that's going to be it for Ascension. So now we're going to move on to the last 2 maps, the first of which is...
Oh, Gypsy, I think I can see your house from here. It's on fire.
So, this is, within my friend group, probably the map that, we know about the most, and not for good reasons, because I am not exaggerating when I tell you, this map took us easily, probably like 5 years of off and on trying to actually do the Easter egg of this map. Like, I am not kidding you when I say, this map, big problem for us. There we go. So, you might be asking, well, Shadow, what's so hard about this map? Well, first of all, I know it might be a little hard to tell, but this is the only map where gravity is different. And every so often, you'll just kind of randomly just do like a little hop. And then also, all sound is muted. But on top of that, if you use grenades in certain rooms and they land too close to windows, guess what? The windows are busted and you can no longer have air in that room ever again. So you're just completely SOL for the rest of the game, basically. Which makes the Easter egg of this map very, very difficult. Which, by the way, me and my buddies didn't even get the Easter egg on this map. Well, actually, we didn't get it in the original game where Moon came out, which is Black Ops 1. We didn't get it until we did Black Ops 3, and with the help of Gobbles. So, it was, yeah. Needless to say, it was pretty big of a deal for all of us, but we did eventually get it. Now, one thing that would always happen in the console version of Black Ops 1 on Moon is sometimes the skybox would never change, and so you'd get to the moon and see how it's all like starry, you know, real pretty, you know, real nice. Well, when you came here on console, it would just be Earth's like really dusty, cloudy atmosphere, and it looked really funny. Because it's like, oh, well, we're not on the moon, we're just on Earth with the big fake Earth in the sky. And it was really entertaining. Absolutely broke any sort of immersion, but I mean, hey, when you're having a good time, what's a little bit of immersion breaking, huh? So, I know this map really, really well, but, that doesn't mean I'm very good at it. Also, something I noticed, I'm being extra clicky with my keyboard today, so hopefully that hasn't been too big of a problem. Maybe you haven't even noticed it until I brought it up right now, but yeah, I think I'm hitting my keys a little bit harder than normal because I get stressed out when I'm playing zombies. It's like, well, stressed out in a good way, if that makes sense, because I'm like, man, I gotta do well, you know? This is a game that I was supposedly super good at, so I gotta show that I'm super good at it. When, you know, it doesn't really matter, but there's still that part of me that's like, but I must be good at the video game. I'm not going to spend too much time on Moon because, trust you me, I do not intend to do the Moon Easter egg solo. That's not happening. Origins, which is the map we're going to do next, spoiler alert, I could technically do the Easter egg alone. I mean, God, I tried it so many times solo. I tried it so many times with my buddies. But, you know, if I can help it, I really would rather not do that. you want to talk about stressful? That is stressful. We need to go for a bit more body shots. There we go. Ooh, free 400 points when the round's over. Repair this just to get a little bit more points so we can open some more doors. So my goal for this one, hit the box a few times and go back to Earth. That's my plan. Meh. Kaboom! Jeez. Okay, box isn't here, but we can turn on the power. So, if you intend on doing the Easter egg, get used to this room. You're gonna be seeing it a lot. But there is a really, really cool Easter egg on this map where, let's just say you can get all the perks, right? If you don't know what the Easter egg is, I'm not gonna spoil it here for you, but you get all the perks, and then if you do part 2 of the Easter egg, everyone gets all the perks. It's pretty sweet. Now, as for where the box is, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's outside. So, let's go ahead and keep moving. Okay. Also, I want to show you guys what the hacker looks like, if I can find it. Let me see. What's up, bud? So, it always spawns on this purple little piece of paper. but it's always in a random spot out of a select pool. So, you know, it's a real good time. Let me see. Maybe I'll find it. Okay, open that door. I think there's one over here. Ah, there it is. So it's like this little satchel thing. Basically, ow. It lets you hack stuff. You used to be able to hack the box in place. And when you hack the box, it would no longer move. You'd no longer get a teddy bear. However, while doing the Easter egg with my buddies, I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think genuinely, if you try and hack with the box, it just doesn't do anything, which is really lame. You definitely were trying to just like telefrag me. I hate the Nobies. They're so annoying. Also, we really don't have much of a point weapon. Okay. Might have to use a grenade here. We'll see. So yeah, you're kind of seeing why I don't like the Novies. Also, Spaceman's here. But the Novies basically just teleport onto you, and when they die, they leave like a stink cloud thing that more or less obscures your vision. I don't have enough for that weapon, so we're just gonna throw some grenades. We kind of have no choice. Run past this guy. Throw another one. Out. Okay, let's come over here. Get Carpenter. Pick up this gun. I think I got grabbed by Spaceman there, because my camera sort of whipped around on its own. Now, you won't get the vision obscuring effect if you kill a Novi outside of your range. Ooh, be careful not to step on that. You will die, usually. Okay, box is over here. Yeah, Novi's very annoying. Spaceman, decently fun. This map, stressful. Oh, look, it's Widow's Wine, everyone's favorite perk. Look, I know Widow's Wine, like, isn't that bad. I just hold a grudge because it replaced my favorite perk. Let's throw a grenade over there, just in case there's a zombie. Ah, the Siege. This is one of the few weapons I know about. And it's awful on this map. Wanna know why? Remember what I said about grenades? Yeah. It, has that same effect of breaking windows and making it so you can never breathe again. Yeah, not good. On this map, very bad. Although, to be fair, I think most people would be in agreement that it's just not a very good weapon in general. Usually rocket launchers aren't. Though, on Origins, there is one case where the rocket launcher type weapons are really solid. And, well, you'll see it when we get there, but, yeah. Other than that one case, I really think rocket launcher weapons are, kind of bad. Let's go ahead and get this. Get these guys. Ooh, RPK. No! I want that. Ah, you! So yeah, when you go down with quick revive, you just kind of ignore it. No, I lost the RPK! No! Oh, sad day. Oh, wow. Not the end of the world, but the RPK is like a really, really good point weapon. Okay, well, we got the BRM. Huh. You know what? Just as good, kind of. Not really, but still. Alright, so let's go back to Earth, just so I can show you what the teleporting process is like, and then we're gonna get the heck off this map. There is actually one more map that I was debating showing, because I spent a lot of time on it. Honestly, though, I just don't really like the map that much, and that is Kino. Which I know, what a cardinal sin for me not to like Kino or whatever. But, I don't know, Kino just... Maybe it's because I spent so much time on it it just got boring after a while. Like, I really started disliking it. Not because it's a hard map. It actually has a lot of really good spots to train. A lot being like 2 or 3. But, I don't know. It just kind of got boring. Alright, let's go back to Earth. And then I will show you guys Origins, which will be the final map. Jug. Oh, yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's Moon. You come back here to Pack Punch. I know people have survived in this infinite mode for like 2 hours or something crazy. I am not one of those people. Try as I might, I never survived for very long here. And you're kind of seeing why.
Field report. Confirming arrival at site.
All right. So,
No sign of the target.
this is the map that, as far as Black Ops 2 goes, I spent the most time on out of any other map. I mean, to be fair, it's not much of a selection. Like, there is technically, right, there is Transit, and Transit is a map. Now, unlike most people, I didn't mind Transit too much. I actually thought Transit was quite fun. But, you know, I mean, Die Rise. Did anyone truly like Die Rise? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say no. Well, and then, see, there was the prison map, but it's so confusing to get around that it's like, ah yes, this hallway that I've seen 4 times. Which way do I go past it? Nobody knows. So, you know. This was basically the only option for me as far as Black Ops 2 goes, other than Transit sometimes when I was feeling a little bit extra spicy. But all in all, I think the reason I really like this map is because it sort of rewards being... adventurous is the wrong word. It rewards knowledge of the map. The more you know about this map, the more it rewards you for utilizing that knowledge. It's like, it's really, really cool. Also, I'm pretty sure we went the wrong way for the box. Didn't even bother checking which side it was on. Yeah, we absolutely did. Talks about knowledge of the maps and then immediately doesn't go the way of the box. Awesome. You know what? It's fine. The real Giga Brain plan is we were just trying to turn on the power, right? That's what the big brain plan was here. But yeah, the Easter egg on this map, with like the stabs and everything, getting and upgrading the stabs is fun. Everything past that starts to get a little bit tedious. But, I mean, hey, once you've done it once, you really don't have a reason to do it again. Unless you want, like, the Thunder Fist, which, to be fair, Thunder Fist is really, really good. And yes, I know I'm wasting ammo on insta-kill. Oh, well. But, actually, there's a part down here sometimes, right? Hey. I guess not this time. Let's get out of here before we're trapped. See what we're already gearing up to do. I'll take that double points later. For the moment, let's go to box, get the other power turned on. We also get another chance at... Okay. I was going to say the ice staff, but I'll take some blood money. Take him out. He's no longer a problem. Open this door. Now we get this... Actually, is this a foot? Kind of hard to tell. Nope, it's the other foot. So this foot is empty. So we're just going to turn on the power. Throw a grenade, slow the baddies down. The fact that we dug up a shotgun first thing is actually really nice because we're able to deal with the Templars super, super easy. Now, when you're playing solo, all the doors and stuff are cheaper, I believe. At least that was the case in Black Ops 2. But, theoretically, you could cap out this map in, like, 10 rounds, tops. If you really, really know what you're doing and you go exactly where you need to go. The Argus. Well, if you're gonna offer me the Argus, who am I to say no? When we get enough points, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. It's still snowing. And we get a piece of the ice staff part. We're already at 2 pieces. The disc is always in that room, but basically, how this map works is there's 4 elemental staves, and then you make the staff, you upgrade the staff, and then bada boom, bada bing, you're good to go. Ow. Take a second to let our health come back. Maybe work on our aim while we're at it. We don't want that, so we're trapped in here for the moment. Go ahead and hit the box again. Oh, so I'm doing the whiplash thing, I just realized. The dredge. Certainly not a bad weapon. Actually, I'm going to use it now. There we go. Only 2 enemies left. Take them out. Get the nuke. That right there is maximum point efficiency. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and head on up to Dead Man's Land. Get ourselves reloaded just on the in-between rounds. By the way, we'll try and activate the song, because I know exactly where they are on this map, so hopefully it lets us, but if not, that's fine. After all, this is probably my least favorite Easter egg song, so yeah. I think this one is called, like, Angels or something. It's made by Alina Steegman, I believe. I'm probably saying her name wrong, but oh well. And I love a majority of the zombies' themes. I don't know, though. The one on this map, I'm not crazy about it. Maybe it's just, like, the tone of it. Maybe it's just not quite what I was accustomed to, but I don't remember liking it very much. Okay. Dug up some grenades. Also, you can still buy the MP40. That's a good thing to know. Let me see. Which one do I want to go for first? I guess technically we could turn this power on. Never a bad option. Okay. We have zombie blood for a few seconds, and it runs out basically as soon as we get started. Let's pull out Argus. Hey! Okay. Only 2 more power things to turn on. Double check to make sure the robot's not coming, because if you get stepped on by the robot, you dead. But yeah, this by far as Black Ops 2 goes, is definitely my favorite map. And then in Black Ops 1, it's kind of a hard one. I almost want to say Ascension might be my favorite, although honestly, and you're gonna think I'm real weird for saying this, Dead Ops? Dead Ops is a real good time. If you've never played Dead Ops Arcade, let me tell you, you're missing out. Ooh, this is a foot, so we're gonna come over here. So it's a bit last second there, but if you shoot the foot and then get stepped on, you're brought into the robot, and then that's how you get the wind staff pieces. And then when you're ready to leave, you just go in the pod, and then you just... No parachute, of course.
At least I'm still in one piece.
There we go. Let's get this power turned on. If anything, I actually feel like I'm moving a little bit slow for this map. And, you know, to be fair, I did do 2 box rolls, which slowed me down. Normally, it's just a better idea to go for the MP40. But, I wanted to roll the box. Also, there's these boxes which you need to fill up, but... Look, I'm just trying to show the basics of the maps, okay? Share my knowledge and nostalgia. Now, this map, I want to say, isn't so much nostalgia for me, since I have played it somewhat recently, which is kind of why I'm blitzing through the entire thing, but it is still a map that I did spend a lot of time on in my youth. So, I wanted to get it into this video, since this is going to be my only Black Ops video. Now, I could be convinced to do maybe like a Black Ops video of some custom maps, because I know quite a few custom maps are actually like a really good time, but, you know, we'll see if anybody wants that. At the moment, I don't have any plans, but who knows, maybe I can be convinced. Another part of the shield.
This'll come in handy.
Where's that last guy? Just as I asked. Let me think. So we need 1250 points to get in here, and then I think we need 1250 more past that, I think, question mark. Okay, that's enough to get through. Reload on the go. That's something Black Ops 3 lets you do, which is actually so nice. You're able to sprint while reloading, which, needless to say, very, very nice. Let's see. This gun's kind of cool. I don't really like the burst weapons, but you know what? It's growing on me. It's no Argus, but it'll do. That'll be enough to get in here. We just need a few more points so that we can do the gen. Okay. There we go. By the way, I know it was kind of quick, but basically you pick up a stone in the room where the box is, you bring it here, and then you melee a bunch of people. It's a whole thing. Ooh, double points. Lucky, lucky me. Let's get this guy going. I'm going to bring out the Argus. Oh! Very close. A little bit too close for comfort, actually. Hooray! We completed all the generators. And because we completed this generator, we get a staff piece. I believe for fire. Yes, it is for fire. There we go. Okay, now I don't think we're ready for what's about to happen, but let's climb up here, get this out of the way. Take it for a ride a little bit. Actually, let's swap weapons. Wait, there we go. Second piece of the fire staff obtained. Let's see. We're gonna jump off and try and go into the middle so that we can get Pack-a-Punch unlocked. Because ideally, I would like to show that off. Ah! We don't have stamina up, so the mud is pretty bad. There's that fire staff piece. Ooh. I'll take me some blood money, thanks. Now, we already picked up the white disc, so we don't even need to worry about that, although we don't have enough points, which is a problem. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up.
Sounds like we got ourselves a plan.
Okay, second rock, if it works. And we go in here. Here's Pack-a-Punch, and it's completely powered up because we've already gotten every single one of the generators, which you can see at the bottom right, the captures tag. Now, oh, well, in skill, good timing. Where is it? There you are. So, pick up the Gamma Phone. Because we have the white disc, we go ahead and play it. And basically what that does is it plays a special song that allows us to go downstairs. And downstairs, because I know you're wondering... No way, the Tommy gun is still here? I'm taking that. I'm taking that zombie gun. And then, down here, this is where the magic happens. As you can see, excuse me, wind staff, ice staff, lightning staff, fire staff. This is where you're going to be spending a lot of time. But yeah, all in all, that's pretty much all I wanted to show for this map. And with that, that's basically the long and short of what I wanted to show down this little trip of memory lane. So, all in all, Black Ops zombies in general, or I guess Call of Duty zombies, let's just say it that way, it's a bit simpler, has always been a special thing for me. So, I know while this isn't the most prestigious video in the world, I did just want to make something, you know, put it on the channel, share some memories with you guys, overall, make it a good time. Even though this did end up being more of like a, I guess a podcast than anything else, but I don't know. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this trip down memory lane. And hopefully, we have a lot more one-offs coming in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. All the mods used are going to be in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.